Is Pakistan's new S-400 air defense system capable of countering India's? Analysts warn that overconfidence in India's new S-400 air defense system may raise the probability of a military mistake involving archrival Pakistan. Defense News quoted Mansoor Ahmed, a senior expert at the Pakistan-based Center for International Strategic Analysis who studies India's nuclear program and delivery systems, as saying the S-400 essentially makes its skies impregnable and its soldiers invulnerable. Indian military adventurism, trusting its cold start policy for punitive attacks and disruptive incursions into Pakistan, is thus a certainty, he says. Preparations for deployment of India's 5 S-400 regiments started in December 2021. On paper, the S-400's anti-access, area denial capabilities look formidable. The system is said to be effective against aircraft, UAVs, ballistic and cruise missiles, including Pakistan's nuclear deterrent. Its layered coverage includes 40-kilometer range 9M96C, 120-kilometer range 9M96C2, 250-kilometer range 48N6, and 400-kilometer range 40N6C missiles. It is also very transportable, able to be set up in 5 minutes and so constantly shifted to prevent detection. According to aerospace specialist Douglas Barry of the International Institute for Strategic Studies, the S-400 should neither be underestimated nor overestimated. The S-400 is said to have offensive capabilities that might limit an adversary's usage of its own airspace. Due to Pakistan's topography and lengthy border with India, the armament system would cover the whole nation. But Barry is undecided. This depends on the kind of SAM deployed, the acquisition ranges of nearby radars, the personnel's ability to properly exploit the system, as well as any opponent's actions and countermeasures. S-400 will join India's current air defense network of indigenous and Indo-Israeli systems. Instead of forward deploying the system to impede Pakistani Air Force usage of its own airspace, Barry speculated that India would utilize it to protect high-value targets or important national infrastructure. As such, he believes the S-400 purchase will have little to no effect on Pakistan's nuclear deterrence credibility. Its efficiency against ballistic or cruise missiles is subject to doubt and will rely on a multitude of factors, says Ahmed. This factor takes into consideration the Earth's curvature, the surrounding geography, and the system's deployment site. An S-400, or at least parts of it, including the launch vehicle, might be directly targeted if positioned too far forward. Ahmed cited Pakistan's 150-kilometer range Fateh-1 guided round for the Chinese A-100 multiple launch rocket system as a threat to the S-400. Fateh-1 round tested in August 2021. Also, sophisticated electronic warfare capabilities might help suppress or destroy the S-400, as Pakistan's Air Force proved when it successfully conducted retaliatory attacks into Indian-held territory in February 2019. The SPD presumably will be tasked with assessing the danger presented by the S-400 and choosing how to react. Defense News was unable to reach the SPD through the Army's Inter-Service Public Relations Media Office. However, Ahmed highlighted Pakistan's efforts to retain a credible nuclear deterrence. In light of India's increasing investment in missile defenses, Pakistan's recent missile tests seem to show improved accuracy and penetration. It has also launched the Ababil ballistic missile system, which can beat any specialized Indian anti-missile system, he claimed. Despite being a very competent air defense system, the S-400's real-time efficacy against missiles has yet to be verified. Densely deployed S-400s threaten Pakistan's conventional deterrence. As a result of the S-400 purchase, the Pakistani Air Force's objective will likely be to suppress or destroy opponent air defense, SEAD/DEAD. Options include better anti-radiation missiles, electronic countermeasures, and aircraft self-defense. Outwitting the system, Pakistan may have something in the works to counter the S-400. The ZF-1 is a stealthy combat drone designed to strike strongly protected targets. The UAS Global CEO Rafiq Sheikh told Defense News at the time that the aircraft will shortly make its maiden flight. Not new in South Asia. Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO, has its own stealth UCAV program, Ghatak. The program has been quiet since early 2019, and it's unclear where the ZF-1 work is even happening. Friendly nations that operate the S-400, like as China and Turkey, may at least indirectly assist identify its strengths and weaknesses, Ahmed added. According to Richard Fisher of the International Assessment and Strategy Center in Alexandria, Virginia, China has multiple options for Pakistan. It is extremely conceivable that China has or would similarly support a Pakistani HGV, or just sell the DF-17, he added, referring to a medium-range missile system fitted with an HGV. Or Beijing may now let North Korea sell its HGV to Pakistan. Fisher noted that China might soon assist Pakistan with a similar air defense system. In contrast to China's egregious exploitation of Russian Sukhoi Corporation's intellectual property, Al-Mazanti agreed to offer China the means to construct their own fourth-generation SAMs, he stated.